Welcome back to Summarize Science. Have you ever watched figure skating or gymnastics and wondered how judges come up with those precise scores? Well, researchers are training AI to do the same thing, a field called action quality assessment. But it's incredibly difficult for computers, especially for long and complex routines. A new system called CaFlow, presented in this paper, is making some huge leaps in this area. One of the biggest problems is that AI judges often get confused by things that don't matter, like the background, the lighting, or the camera angle. They might accidentally give a higher score just because the performance was in a fancy arena, which creates a bias. They also struggle to understand the entire performance smoothly from beginning to end, leading to inconsistent and jittery evaluations. To solve the bias problem, the researchers built what you could call a causal AI. This part of CaFlow learns to separate the athlete's actual movements from the distracting background. It essentially plays a what-if game in its head, asking, would this still be a good performance if it happened in a different location? By doing this, it forces itself to focus only on the true cause of a good score, the athlete's skill. Amazingly, it learns to do this all on its own, without any human help to label what's background and what's not. To fix the consistency problem, CaFlow doesn't just watch the video forwards. It also analyzes the performance in reverse, from end to start. By looking at the action from both directions, it builds a much smoother, more stable, and coherent understanding of the entire routine. Think of it like reading a sentence forwards and then backwards to make sure you understand every word perfectly. So, does it actually work? The researchers tested CaFlow on datasets for rhythmic gymnastics, figure skating, and diving, which included over 4,000 videos. Across the board, CaFlow achieved new state-of-the-art results, making more accurate and reliable predictions than previous leading systems. Here you can see some visual examples where CaFlow's score prediction is much closer to the real judge's score compared to other methods, even in subtle cases. So to recap, the researchers developed CaFlow, a new AI that is significantly better at judging complex sports. It achieves this by using causal reasoning to ignore distracting backgrounds and by analyzing performances both forwards and backwards for a more stable understanding. This is a big step forward for AI in sports analytics, but the potential is even broader. Imagine this technology being used to give feedback in physical rehabilitation or to help assess complex skills like a surgeon's technique. By making AI judges more robust and less biased, this research paves the way for fairer and more accurate automated skill assessment in many important fields. That's all for this episode of Summarize Science. Thanks for watching.